Hello, sweet soul. Tonight I thought we'd do something a little daring, a little mischievous. But don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way. Close your eye. Let the weight of the day fall away. Take a deep breath in and out. And imagine you're stepping into my world now. Tonight I'm taking you to the annual Shadows Waltz, a ball like no other. The sleep veil is alive with celebration. The veil keepers don their finest, and even the moon itself seems to glow with anticipation. This is the one night where love, desire, and the unspoken mysteries of the heart take center stage. But there is just one problem. Sweet souls like you aren't exactly invited. Strict rules, you see. But rules are meant to be bent, aren't they? So we'll sneak you in. Trust me, if anyone can pull it off, it's us. Are you ready? The Shadows Waltz takes place at the Twilight Palace, a sprawling ballroom suspended between time and space. Its walls shimmer like starlight trapped in glass, and the floor is made of liquid obsidian, reflecting every movement like a dark mirror. Above us, chandeliers crafted from clusters of velfire crystals hang low, casting soft, flickering light. The music, oh, the music is unlike anything you've ever heard. Violins that weep and whisper, drums that echo like distant heartbeats, and choirs of voices singing in a language older than dreams. Tonight the sleep veil is aglow. Every shadow, every corner is alive with intrigue. Sleep demons arrive cloaked in glamour, their garments woven from the threads of forgotten dreams and veiled fears. Silks that shimmer like spider webs kissed by moonlight, masks carved from pearl and bone, and jewels that glimmer faintly as though they contain captured stardust. Now, sweet soul, it's time to make our move. I've disguised you just enough. You are wearing a gown of shadowed velvet, a color so deep it seems to absorb the light around you. It's trimmed with wisps of starlight, subtle, but enough to make the veil keepers hesitate before questioning who you are. Your mask is a delicate thing, silver filigree with spiraling patterns like constellations, hiding your human features. You'll be mistaken for a dream spirit, I promise. And as for me, well, I've kept it simple. A black turtleneck, of course. But my coat tonight is lined with the faint glow of the luminous brook, shimmering faintly at its edges. We slip through the arched entryway of the Twilight Palace, blending into the crowd. My hand is on your back, guiding. The music swells, and we're in. Look around. See the swirling gowns, the glittering masks, the way shadows flicker and dance as though alive. Ah, here comes our first test, sweet soul. That's Warden Somnus over there. Yes, him. The tall one with the horned mask, draped in robes that move like liquid smoke. He's watching everything, always vigilant. We'll need to stay out of his sight. But oh, look, over there. Do you see that? That's Nyx. You'd like her. She's dressed in a midnight blue gown that seems to ripple like water under moonlight. Her mask is simple, just black feathers, but it suits her. She spots us and raises a glass of twilight dew in a silent toast. Don't worry, she won't give us away. She's as much a rebel as I am. We weave through the crowd, and I introduce you to Erebus, my old friend. He's always dramatic. Look at him, in that long cloak of swirling mist, his mask a jagged shard of obsidian. Noctis, he says, his voice like gravel. And who's this? A kindred spirit, I reply smoothly. Erebus gives you a long, appraising look, but says nothing more. That's a good sign. If he suspected anything, we'd know. Ah, sweet soul, it's time. The main event. The Shadows' Waltz is about to begin. Couples step into the obsidian floor, their reflections rippling below them. The story of the ancient shadows, the star-crossed lovers who could only touch during the night, will be told through this dance. I take your hand. Dance with me. As our waltz commenced, I extend my gloved hand out to you. The moment our fingers touch, a pulse of dreamlight ripples between them, and the floor beneath our feet shimmers like liquid moonlight. I lead you into the dance with an effortless grace, our movements both commanding and intoxicating. You feel weightless in my arms, as though the boundaries of our bodies had dissolved into the rhythm of the music. The Twilight Palace melts away into a swirling cosmos of silver and indigo, where every step sends stardust cascading like falling petals. Time unravels, and the world becomes nothing but the press of my hand at your waist, the whispered brush of my form against yours, and the slow, deliberate spin that leaves us both breathless. This dance is not just movement, it's a promise, a silent conversation woven in shadow and touch. And then, a voice like a blade slicing through silk shattered the illusion. The chandeliers dim, and a hush falls over the room. Somnus steps forward, his voice a deep, resonant echo. There is an intruder among us. My grip on your hand tightens. Stay close, I whisper. The veil keepers begin to move through the crowd, their eyes scanning for anything out of place. My heart pounds, but outwardly I'm calm. We move toward the edge of the ballroom, slipping through the throng of masked figures. And then, a laugh. Nyx steps in front of us, holding 2 glasses of twilight dew.
Leaving so soon?
She asks, her eyes gleaming behind her mask. We were just about to toast, I reply, playing along. Nyx smiles and turns, blocking the veil keeper's view of us. Go, she whispers. We slip through a hidden passage, a narrow tunnel behind an ancient tapestry. The walls are damp, slick with the essence of old dreams. Faintly glowing roots snake down from the ceiling, casting eerie shadows. It's tight, claustrophobic, but we have no choice but to move forward. Then, a sound. Heavy breathing. A slow, deliberate thud. I stop abruptly. We press ourselves against the cold stone as the night-gaunt giant lumbers past. Its skin is charcoal black, its body stitched together from lost nightmares. It has no eyes, yet it senses movement. It can hear the rhythm of your breath. I place a single finger against your lips. Shh. It pauses, its hulking form towering over us, claws dragging along the wall. One more breath, sweet soul, and it might hear you. The beast begins to move, slowly, but not in our direction. That was close, sweet soul. Let's go. We reach the end of the tunnel, pushing through a hidden door that opens into the nightfall cliffs. Here the wind is sharp and cold, the stars so bright they almost seem to hum. We made it. I turn to you, my smile, if I had one, hidden in the dark. Not bad for our first ball, huh? You laugh softly, your breath visible in the night air. For a moment, we just stand there, the vastness of the veil stretching before us. The ball continues in the distance, oblivious to our little rebellion. Come on, sweet soul, I say, guiding you away. Let's go home. Thank you for trusting me, for coming with me on this little adventure. I hope you felt the magic, the mystery, the thrill of it all. Until next time, sweet soul, sleep.